What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm proud to be bringing you guys the very first week of WBE action. We're going up against James Beck, another sponsored player, sponsored by Beast Coast GG. And like I said, this is going to be singles for him. Maybe you've heard of James. I'll be leaving a link to his channel in the description. Go check out his channel. He makes some of, if not the best, VGC 2020 content on YouTube. He's my personal favorite VGC content creator, so go check him out. He's a great content creator if you actually want to learn something. If there's a bunch of James's followers and fans in my chat right now or in my comments watching this video, let me know what your favorite thing about James is in the comments. And while you're there, also just answer the question of the day. And what do you think of WBE? Let me know. So we're going to be going up into this very first game. And let's see, this is a singles game. So we got Conkeldurr, Amoonguss, Rotom, Wash, Corviknight, Umbreon, and we do see the Dhelmise. So actually, these are 5 of the 6 mons that I actually thought he was going to be bringing. I actually tested a lot of stuff all throughout the week, testing what 6 he was going to be bringing, and 5 of the 6 are there. I actually thought he was going to bring the Frostlass over the Umbreon, and I'm actually happy to see Umbreon because Umbreon not that great versus my team. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be expecting him to be leading with probably the Rotom. I'm just going to lead with Boltund because Boltund is the best lead in the game. You can see my items here. We are doing a full rundown of all of my EVs, all of everything like that. So if you want to check that out, drop a sub so you guys can see when that goes live tomorrow. I'm pretty much already ready. I have the best squad. This Boltund can dumpster all of his Pokemon. Maybe not the Umbreon, maybe not the Corviknight, depending on what I lock into, but we have the big Psychic Fangs to boost that big damage versus the Amoonguss and the Conkeldurr. So he has to respect our boy Boltund. My team is the best team anyone's ever seen. I'm already locked in. I'm already ready to go. I think I can actually do really well in this matchup. I have to watch out, I guess, for the Umbreon. Umbreon is the big enigma here. I really thought he'd be bringing Frostlass because that's his main, like, hazard setter. I don't think he actually has hazards. I think there might be potential, like, rocks or spikes from the Dhelmise. But it's really good to know that he can't really set any hazards on me. Worst case scenario, I guess, like, Umbreon can go for yawns. My team is a little bit susceptible to that. But I do think that I will be able to, you know, correctly deal with whatever an Umbreon has to put out. Because guys, remember, if it is raining, the Moonlight is not a 50% heal, it's a 33% heal. So I feel we're in a pretty good spot here. And I think the whole matchup really comes down to the items, right? I think the whole matchup really comes down to the items that are on the Pokemon. Like, the Conk could be vested, right? The Amoonguss could be sashed. The Corviknight's probably packing, like, a Lumberry or leftovers. Probably just a lot of leftovers, right? Because it is the singles format. So let's actually see what we're going to be getting ourselves into here. Going into the very first game of the WBE. Oh, I couldn't be more excited. Yo, what is this? Oh, he nicknamed things, too. All right, so Rotom right off the bat, huh? Right off the bat with that big Rotom energy. And remember, if we look at his team, he actually has like 2 really big grass types. So he has the Dhelmise and the Amoonguss. So I think in this situation, I think I'm actually going to go for a Psychic Fangs because that would do huge damage to the Amoonguss. It would potentially even KO it. And it would do huge damage to the Dhelmise, probably over 50%. And it would probably do over 50% to most Rotom sets as well. And remember, we're using a Strong Jaw Choice Band full attack Boltund. We have that damage, that big damage. And what are you going to do? Like, Score Scarf Rotom Volt Switch? We're going to be able to know right now what kind of Rotom set you're running. And I expect James to be a player who makes, so he is Scarf Rotom. He doesn't like know that I know really. I'm super excited to see Scarf Rotom. That's actually kind of what I prepped to fight against was Scarf Rotom. So like, oh man, I'm already super excited. I'm thinking it's Scarf. It's either Scarf to like full speed because our Boltund's actually made to be really bulky. Not necessarily made to be fast. It was made to like underspeed that Frostlass and go for a Volt Switch against it to break Sash. But it looks like we're actually in a really good spot here. The fact that we stayed in is good for me. The only thing he could really be coming in here would be Umbreon that I wouldn't want to fight. And we'll see what he actually comes in with. I'm thinking it's going to be Amoonguss or Dhelmise. And I think I'm in a good spot here. I think I'm in a really good spot here. So yeah, what is this thing? Dhelmise. Wise choice. So let's see if this does over half. The big Choice Band Strong Shot boosted Psychic Fangs. It's a lot of damage. Are we seeing leftovers? Looks like we're not. And so I do think that I'm just going to go for another one. I could hard switch my Politoed, but I do think that I'm just relatively fine going for another Psychic Fangs here. You want to switch to Umbreon, I'll switch in Toad there. You want to yell on the Politoed, that's completely fine with me. You know, the cool play would be to like Dynamax, obviously, but we cannot Dynamax. This is the WBE. This is Smogon OU singles format, so there's no Dynamax allowed. And we're doing our absolute best to like replicate what like 6v6 singles should be like. Like I was talking about, this uses like a different sort of timer. It's not a shared 20-minute timer. It's each player gets their own 10-minute respective timer. And so it makes the game go a lot longer than it should be. Big psychic thing, so I need a crit. Yo, never lucky me. I don't care about an anchor shot. Anchor shot probably can't even do that much damage to Boltund, right? Yeah, Boltund dummy thick. And so that's a lot of damage. I can't escape while this thing's on the board, but like, what's he gonna do? What you gonna do when I psychic bangs you? I think it's Delmise, right? Everyone's called it Muzan. I should probably start nicknaming my stuff. If you guys want to know some nicknames, guys, let me know some Pokemon nicknames you want me to nickname my team. Like, what do I nickname this Boltund? Do I nickname Boltund the best boy there ever is and it will be? Maybe. Maybe you guys let me know. I'll see what I can do. So Boltund, like I said, this bulky Boltund set's actually like just super nice so far. I can tell that's actually a full HP defense. What is it? Delmise? If you want to use its nickname, but it's full HP defense, which kind of tells me that the Amoonguss is like a full HP specialty. Just so he has like that physical wall, special wall. If he has Umbreon, it's coming in right here. He knows I'm banded, right? That's an Umbreon nickname, right? There it is. All right, cool. So let's actually get this game going here. What do I want to do? I can switch because Anchor Shot shouldn't still affect me, right? Yeah, Anchor Shot should not affect me if that thing's not on the board. So we're going to switch to our Politoed. We're going to start the rain train all the way up. It does not matter to me if you want to go for Yawns because the way Yawn cycling works, if you go for Yawn and I switch, you normally take hazards, right? So hazard damage, but there's no hazards. So I can just switch in my Politoed. If you Yawn, I'll just switch again, you know? It takes a turn off my rain, but like, it's not really doing that much. So let's see that Yawn. Baton Pass. So the raw Baton Pass, guys. Baton Pass is illegal in in singles here, but you can't Baton Pass any stats. You can just go for a hard pass, which is actually, he made a really, really good play there. I almost thought I could just leave the Boltund in, but now that I know he has Baton Pass, maybe I'll do that next time. So yeah, we're gonna see Rotom come in. I think this is completely fair. I do not care about losing my Rotom one bit. I don't really think that that's that big of a. Or sorry, care about losing my Boltund one bit. Let me think about this actually, because like my Politoed is thick enough to probably eat that. I think I want to go for the. I think I want to go for the Psychic, because I think he's gonna go to like, what's he going to? Amoonguss? No. I'm gonna go for the Psychic. I don't care about Toad. Like, Toad's just there to set rain. We all know Politoed sucks. We all know Politoed sucks. Thunder, go for it. Yeah, that's totally fine. Like, I don't want to take that damage. I'm not gonna mitigate that. You could totally deal that damage. That's fine. So now he's locked using Thunder. Kind of think that Decidueye's the sauce here. It's wasting my rain. I think I should probably try and like use that correctly, but like I can get a free setup right now. Let me check his team again. His team is a lot of things. I think it's probably a better idea to go Mimikyu right now, but I think I'm just gonna go Decidueye and show you guys a super cool set. Let's go just show you guys the best Decidueye set in the game. You guys ready? We know you're like super aggro. I'm pretty sure it's choice scarfed. I don't think it's specs. It might be specs with like super full speed, but we'll see. Either way, it's choice, right? So I think you actually can just get away with going for a Spirit Shackle here. If he switches, he's switching on the Spirit Shackle, by the way. Show me that Corviknight. Show me that Corviknight. Is it Umbreon? This is fine. So you can't switch now. I mean, you can Baton Pass it, I guess. I don't know if you can Baton Pass Curse. Because you guys know what we're going to do. I want to see if it's lefties, by the way, too. Alright, cool. Alright, I see you. And we're gonna go for it. Let's go. Let's go. Off to the races with the big curse. Spirit Shackle Decidueye? Call me Mr. Perish Trap over here. Almost. Might as well be, right? So right now he's thinking like, big curse. Yeah, Foul Play would probably KO me here. I'm heavily invested in being a ghost type, right? But I think this is still okay. Yeah, that's still fine. We're gonna be able to send up Mimikyu here, and Mimikyu's gonna go for a Swords Dance. And then we're just gonna try and sweep the game. Kinda wanna see like, I kinda wanna use like, yeah, I think Mimikyu's probably the sauce here. Cause that big curse, right? He can switch now. But I think we're still in a position where we're doing okay. It looks like we're down at like a couple months, obviously, but I still think like, our team doesn't really care about that stuff, if that makes any sense. Team doesn't really care all that much. And I don't think I can KO it through the use of like a player right now, so I am actually going to SD here. If he wants to switch, or like hard baton pass, yeah. I'll take a free Swords Dance. What is this Pokemon? Corviknight? Go for it, Chief. Alright, so the question is, I was supposed to actually use a Decidueye to beat the Corviknight, by the way. I thought he was going to switch to the Corviknight, not the Umbreon. The Umbreon's like starting to be a little bit more of a thorn in my side than I thought it might be. But we'll see. Rain is now stopped, so that's going to really not be that important. I don't think I really need the Rain to beat this. I'm just going to go for a Taunt. And then I'm going to get another Swords Dance. Let's see if he's even going for an Iron Head, right? Got that big Taunt. Are you really like Mental Herb? Are you the best player in the world? Iron Defense? Never heard of it, Chief. Where are you looking? Another one. The big Taunt Mimikyu. Busting out that old school tech. Do you even have Iron Head? You gonna Brave Bird me? Can I Oko you with like a +4? Life Orb boosted Shadow Claw? Hopefully there's no Sashes back there. I think his only Sashmon that he'd really be using here would be like an Amoonguss. And that's just because James is the VGC player where Sash and Amoonguss is actually kind of value. Let's see if he has Brave Bird or Iron Head. Obviously he went for the big Iron Defense and I was like, not today, Chief. U-turn. Ooh, U-turn saucy. U-turn and Iron Defense. Actually, that's pretty pog. He's going to be able to come with the Rotom, and I don't know if Rotom can actually like Oko me with a Hydro Pump. Because we actually have a lot of investment in bulk on this set. Let me actually just spread. We have some bulk. We got bulk here. And if he's not like, I think he's gonna come with Rotom. Or is it Umbreon? Okay, I can taunt that too. He's gonna Foul Play me. I'm just gonna go for a Play Rough. I think +4 Play Rough can take it out. Right. He's trying to, I think, tick me out from Life Orb. So we're just gonna go for the Play Rough. He might be hoping that I miss Play Rough, which is totally an option. And if I miss Play Rough, you know, we have a phrase on this channel. It's called Never Lucky. Maybe you've heard of it. It's me. I'm never lucky every time. Except for this time. Get that out of here, Umbreon. We'll take Life Orb damage though. Yeah, I think the real question is like, can I eat the Rotom attack? Because the Rotom attack is coming. It's definitely coming. So I will be ticking myself out from the Life Orb. It depends on how many Pokemon he wants to fodder before then, right? How many Pokemon do you want to fodder this Mimikyu before my Rotom just comes? Sorry, before your Rotom comes in and ends my career. Hopefully it's like 4 Pokemon. Because this was the whole plan, was to like get to a decent board position, scout a little bit of his sets, and then find a situation where we can actually win. Send this guy back out, I think. I'm a +4. Like, he's gonna go for the Iron Head here, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Claw, get the damage in now. If I crit, he's gone. I think he might just be gone. Like, the big damage. That's a +4 Life Orb boosted? Wow, he's a bulky boy over there. You got that Iron Head? What are you using over there? Iron Defense. Alright, I will be still able to KO it even through a Life Orb. Sorry, even through a Leftovers. I think going for the Shadow Claw there is definitely the right play. Like, we have the ability to just crit. We have no clue what his EV spread is, but the fact that he has Iron Defense tells me that he's, like, not really made to be, like, that much investment in defense. Normally they go, like, Iron Defense, they have, like, heavy specialty. Oh, this should still KO, I think. It did, like, double that. He might, if he has Protect, he'll use it, but I don't think he has Protect on this thing. We've seen Iron Defense, U-turn. That's it. I think U-turn's actually kind of cool on Corviknight. You don't really see it that often. And there was the Leftovers on it, like I said. Yo, I'll take the big KO. Corviknight, his tier 1 pick down. Also, a little bit of lore for WBE. Pokemon like Corviknight is what James actually, he picked a couple times before me in our draft. He stole Corviknight from me. I wanted to build my whole team around Corviknight and Umbreon. That was the core that I wanted. Corviknight, Umbreon, and like a bulky grass type is what I wanted. Decidueye was what I wanted to build around. And it's crazy that he actually like kind of took my team. I'm thinking this Rotom's going to outspeed me because I think it's Scarfed. And I don't know if I'll go down to a Hydro Pump. But maybe he's never lucky. Let's go. Volt Switch. Okay. I think we live it. Yeah, we dummy thick over here. We dummy thick Mimikyu. We out here. And now we know that he's Scarfed. And like I said, I'll be giving a full EV spread breakdown on my team. Either, it might even go up before this game, but it will definitely go up at some point within a day of this game going up. Because I want to show you guys my awesome, amazing, best EV spreads you've ever seen in your life. Let's do it. Let's grind it. Alright, so we've taken out Delmise, Corviknight, Umbreon. And I want to say we actually took out one more. I actually want to say we've taken out one more. And we still have our boy Butterfree back there. Right? Isn't that just the best thing you've ever seen? Alright, so we have taken out... So he still has Conk, Amoonguss, and Rotom. And he's going to be Volt Switching. So, like, I'm pretty sure we just, like, force him to use the right move. there's no reason to like save the Mimikyu, I don't think. I don't think it's not that like saving the Mimikyu, it's more so that like I don't want to like switch in my Kingdra, right, and have him just go for a raw Thunder, right, and then get my Kingdra paralyzed and we like lose the game. I think we're better off forcing him to come in with something and then trying to punish that. Because my Mimikyu is going to take out the life orb, but then I turn or 2 anyways. Conkeldurr gets taken out by Boltund. Amoonguss gets taken out by Boltund, I'm pretty sure, unless it's sashed. I'd rather fight the Amoonguss, I think. Big Boltund. And I still got Butterfree. That's the secret weapon enabling me to get that big win, I think, is my Butterfree back. So Boltund's really good to send out here as opposed to against the Conkeldurr. Ooh, I could also go for like Volt Switcher myself, in case you wanted to hard switch in Rotom or something. Let's see how much damage. If Rotom actually takes a lot of damage from this, we're going to be golden. He's withdrawing, so he's probably sending the Rotom. If Rotom takes literally over 50%, I want to say I can win the game with just Butterfree. OMG. That's a lot of damage. We're going to switch Kingdra in here. Are we? If he Hydro Pumps me, I just get to send out my Butterfree. And then Butterfree does that. If he Hydro Pumps me, I don't necessarily like have... I think I'm going to send the Kingdra out. Yeah. Kingdra can soak the damage, and I think Boltund's kind of required to deal with the Amoonguss at the end. Let's see, though. You over Thunder? Hydro Pump? Awesome. That's dope. I ain't doing shit. Alright, so what do we actually want to do with this Kingdra? Like, the card question is, like, I mean, I'm completely fine just going with, like, Iron Head. I don't know if you want to Outrage, per se. I think Outrage is actually okay. Yeah, let's go for Outrage. So this is a choice-banded Kingdra. Physical Kingdra. You don't see physical Kingdra all that often, and the reason you use physical Kingdra is because it punishes switch-ins like this. He's going to do over half. He's going to go heavy Special D, probably on a Vested Conk. Should do over half. And you see like how he's super bone? Like that's value damage. That's so valued. What are you going to do, Mach Punch? I'm a Kingdra, Chief. I'm a bulky, banded, strong, confident Kingdra that don't need no man. I mean, that Conkeldurr is a male. I'm using a female Kingdra, I think. But, you get the idea. Mach Punch, go for it! Yeah, that's all yours, Chief. And I'm pretty sure he's vested. Because, like, my team, like I was talking about in my actual draft, it forces you to go special defensive. It forces it. Because my Kingdra, my Politoed, all my super aggressive special attackers, they force that specialty investment. And that's when things like the Choice Band Boltund and the Choice Band Kingdra, there's no item clause in singles. I can rock 6 Choice Bands if I want to. And so if you guys are looking back at this game, more at the start of the game, I was totally losing. I went down a couple months early. I correctly scouted what he could deal with, scouted his switching patterns, and then I just brought out the damage. He still can totally win, by the way. He has an Amoonguss, which he should be sending out here, and a Scarf Rotom. But I do think the fact that I have Butterfree in the back with the access to, like, Giga Drain for the Rotom, and, you know, access to Hurricane for the Amoonguss means I'm in a pretty decent spot. I also still have the Boltund to deal with the Amoonguss. So I think the correct play is the Amoonguss here. Yeah, but the thing is, like, the one Pokemon I was most scared to fight was, like, a Sash Amoonguss. So breaking this should be pretty good. Let's see how much damage we even do. Oh my goodness, that damage! That's so big! Yep, Giga Drain. Oh, he's not even going for a Spore, huh? I'm okay with this. I think I'm just going to stay in. Let's go. Let's go. You want to KO me? Go for it. You can totally Spore. He doesn't want to Spore a Kingdra, though. Because I'll just switch it. And then, like, if I switch to Boltund, he has no option. Or if I switch to Butterfree, he has, like, nothing to really deal with it. If I lose Kingdra, though, his Rotom can lock itself into Hydro Pump, which would be problematic. I think it's just so cool that, like, I analyzed what his team was kind of going to be from, like, the start of this. Like, I analyzed that, like, the only Rotom he can even really have is a Scarf Rotom. And we're risking it right here. Free throw. Ugh. Let's say I hit myself with Confusion. I would have died. I would have then sent out my Focus Sash Butterfree. Would have Giga Drained the Rotom. Also, I'm using Tinted Lens, right? So if you want to switch in that Amoonguss, he'd still be taking big damage from that Giga Drain. I'm talking about like volt switching there, so Butterfree would even have to take a sash, and then Butterfree beats the Amoonguss, and like Butterfree also beats the Rotom because we still have our sash, we just Giga Drain it. So we're gonna take that one, and like I said, like I talked about in like my team building like stream, where I actually streamed this live at twitch.tv/THATSAplusONE. I talked a lot about like how Butterfree, which I didn't really need to use, was like the key to winning this matchup, and like look at the value banded damage. We didn't even need our boy Butterfree. But that was the nail in the coffin, sealing the deal, taking those wins, guys. Everyone, let me know what you think about WBE content in the comments below. And while you guys are down there in the description, go check out James. If you are not subscribed to James Beck and you watch my content, you are definitely missing out because he makes much better content than me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.